Well, all new at 4 and only on Wink, we talked to the first high-profile Democrat to announce a run for Florida governor. Today, David Jolly threw his name in the ring. Wink News anchor Claire Galt just got done speaking to the former U.S. representative. Now, Claire Jolly was a Republican in Congress.
Annette, he left the Republican Party in 2018. In Congress, he was a moderate and a never-Trumper. Now, Florida, as we know, is overwhelmingly red. We have not had a Democratic governor in decades. So I asked Jolly, is a win possible? What do you believe it will take for a Democrat to become Florida's governor? Hasn't happened since '94. Why do you believe you're the person who can change that?
Yeah, it's a great question. Look, there are not enough Democratic voters in Florida to elect a Democratic governor. This has to be a campaign that looks and feels different. But here's the most important thing about this race. This is a governor's race about the affordability crisis. It's not about Donald Trump. It's arguably not even about Ron DeSantis. It's about reducing insurance, investing in public education, true property tax reform that includes revenue to pay for the services we need, and returning Florida to a state where everyone is welcomed and everyone is lifted up.
When we talk about the affordable housing crisis and insurance issues, what do you think the first step is to actually solving those things?
It's a state catastrophic fund that removes hurricane coverage from the private market and fully puts it into a state-backed cap fund. We have to fund that cap fund, right? So is it through hotel taxes, stamp taxes, dock taxes on real estate transactions? One way we can do it is require both insurance companies and other companies in Florida to keep their profits in state, not to send the profits out of state and just declare losses here.
So I asked Jolly how he actually plans to get that message out, especially to overwhelmingly Republican areas like Southwest Florida.
We have to have hard conversations about crime and immigration. We also have to be Democrats that go in and speak to the faith community about our values, go into the ag communities about why tight labor markets are a result of DeSantis's immigration policy. We have to talk to gun owners, say you're not the problem, but our gun laws are. We're trying to save your kids just like ours. We got to go into South Florida and condemn communism and socialism. So part of it is Democrats have to do a few things we haven't done before, but ultimately we just have to draw a contrast with where Republican politicians are right now, because they've created an affordability crisis and they've made people feel unwelcome. And I'm not sure that's a place where people want to be in Florida.
Now, Jolly is not the first Republican turned Democrat to run for Florida governor. In 2022, Ron DeSantis' biggest challenger, Charlie Crist, did the same thing. Do you think you'll have to battle being compared to Charlie Crist, who also switched parties, suffered a big loss?
Yeah, I will, but I take a very different approach. You know, Charlie always said, I didn't change. I have no regrets. I didn't leave the party left me. That's not my story. I left the party. I grew. I changed. My journey happened over a decade. And guess what? I think a lot of voters have changed over a decade as well. If we're honest, since Donald Trump came on the scene, a lot of people's politics have changed.
Now already, Jolly's biggest competitor in the race, Republican Congressman Byron Donalds, has come out swinging. He posted on X here that Florida is Trump country and said he is proud to be endorsed by the president. Tonight on Wake News at 5, Jolly's response to this. Back to you.